At this point, I want to play a video that Seth the Saxon did. I don't think he knows I know about it. Bubblicious Secrets. It's mostly They Live. Here, let's play the They Live scene real quick. Because we're not only talking about pity, we're talking about apathy, right? And everybody knows this symbol for like um, negotiating different realities, basically being able to see through the code, being able to see through the matrix. Roddy Piper puts on his glasses, this almost magical pair of glasses, and They Live. Computers. Look at that. Computer coding. Python spirit. Computing environment. The next one is... I don't think the next one is fair because we're not being programmed. This is like some fantasy. We're not being programmed for this. But in this movie's fictional world, they're being programmed to marry and reproduce. I think I think the programming is actually breaking down marriage and breaking down people reproducing, but consumerism, consumerism as a whole, obey, consume, conform, submit, stay asleep. My favorite is honor apathy, which I don't think there's many examples of it. Doubt humanity, follow, submit, obey authority. No idea. I didn't know about that one. No ideas. Yeah, that's a good one. Surrender. So, pity, particularly, is this reality negotiation of, people who are in a shared reality, people who are in a bubble together. So Seth the Saxon did this little, what do you call this? I don't know. I think he was honoring this movie and some other things that he saw, some commonalities. So we'll play that real quick. I'm not sure about the music. Let's see. I think this is better.
Some people can read War and Peace and come away thinking it's a simple adventure story. Others can read the ingredients on a chewing gum wrapper and unlock the secrets of the universe.
Lex, what has chewing gum got to do with the secrets of the universe?
Right, Miss Desmond.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
I'm going to turn down the music. I think that was Duke Nukem, right? So there's definitely a lot of similarities, right? He's beating up the cops. Just the authorities. I mean, they're like the front line of the authorities. They're obviously not the bankers. It's somebody who takes up a job application and gets trained off the streets, becomes a cop. But this movie is all about reality negotiation, breaking people out of their slumber, waking them up, right? There are these different realities, and people are horrified because if they don't have a pair of glasses, there's no way they're going to understand where this guy is coming from. They're spiritually blind. He is spiritually sober. I don't know if he's making the best choices. Oh. It's a conundrum. It's a conundrum that many of us find ourselves in. We know it doesn't add up. But where do you go? Where do you pick a place to start? What do you lash out at? How do you become a hero? And is that really our job, to become a hero? I mean, that's such a American thing too. To just make something symbolic so that you yourself can be symbolic by opposing it. And that's basically what our last broadcast was about. Our last broadcast was about Jimmy Dore and those kind of commentators and it's a strange environment that we're heading into. People looking for the cover of darkness. They wanna hide behind the cover of darkness. Anything that appears to be symbolic, to be an excuse, so they can loot, plunder, so they can burn the institutions down. People who want attention. I want you to see the last part of this video.
Some people can read War and Peace.
I'd love it, Seth. If you keep working on this and keep adding to it, I would love to see like a more refined version. Because we're gonna. I've got some examples today, but we're gonna keep finding examples. I don't have anything from Cable Guy today, but I think the most obvious one was this one. We'll see what the copyright blocks do, but everybody should be familiar with this. But two people stay behind. They draw a bubble around themselves. They isolate themselves, and they want the secrets of the universe. Who is it? Charlie and his grandpa. So they float and they float and they float, and it's so fantastic at first. They're elated. They're elated, elated, elated.